everyone, before I get into this, yes, I have a cold sore, it's on my lip, it's annoying, let's try and just move on and forget about it. But here today I am reacting to the incredibly talented Grace Vanderwaal, and it's the song Highway, and this is live in New York as well. Super pumped for this. Let's dive straight in, here we go. Always love coming back to Grace, always hear something different. Let's go.
Preteen. I'm so early. Whatever. And yeah, so I tried to run away and I had like a knife, but like a steak knife from like your kitchen drawer. And I was like, oh god, never going home. Like my life sucks. And like I went like 3 hours and I went to Subway and like spent all the money that I had there. I didn't make it 24 hours, by the way, long story short. But I was reminiscing about that memory. And I was thinking about Subway, and somehow it became this very like vulnerable song. So here it is. It's called Highway. I really hope you like it. A lot of people don't like it. So fun. It's been a little controversial.
I love that comment there. Brilliant.
Ask me what I'm thinking, and I'll say that I don't lie. Tired and heavy eyes. Need a breath outside. Maybe I'm too silent, like I don't even try. But you know I have my ways. You know I have my ways. I've been walking down on the highway, thinking about who can hear me. Look around backwards and sideways, thinking about if you were coming. And I've been walking down on a dead end. Sun faded, clouds started moving, but I keep walking down on the highway, and you'll never find me.
Highway. Nice. I love the rawness of this performance.
Took out $40 out your purse right before I unlock the door, I unlock the door. Running from the memories, I was running from the hurt, but it never seems to work, it never seems to work. I've been walking down on the highway, thinking about who can hear me. Looking around backwards and sideways, thinking about if you were coming. And I've been walking down on the dead end. Sun faded, clouds started moving, but I keep walking down on the highway, and you'll never find me.
Here we go. Feels like we're building to something here. Nice. Eat it up, audience. Wow. Like, it was so nice to hear in such this raw kind of vulnerability when she was performing there. That was great. I really, really enjoyed that. And it was interesting because, you know, the way that she kind of started the song, and like she even said not a lot of people like this song, but oh well. And I was a bit like, like, what are we getting into here? You know, and what was interesting is that she kind of proved that feeling wrong in me, like straight away, like any kind of feelings that I had going into this where I thought, oh, well, if she's saying people don't like this song, what's it going to be like? Like, she just annihilated that with a performance there. And what was really nice is that as the song started, I really kind of thought, am I going to gravitate towards this song? It's nice, it's very simple, it's kind of chugging along. But I think that's kind of the beauty of it. Like when she kind of talked at the beginning about the story behind the song, about that running away and kind of, turning that into a song about running down the highway and saying like, you won't find me, like I'm running away, I'm getting away from this. And then suddenly this big build, like saying, you will never find me, you will never find me, like repeating those lyrics again and again there. And that was fantastic. Like a real nice build in the song. That's one of my favorite things about this, is that as soon as you heard more of the guitar coming in, you start to hear that drum beat coming in. That build was just fantastic. It really, really worked. Such a shame that Grace Vanderwaal has obviously been through a lot of stuff in her life, which has then brought her to writing this deeper, kind of darker music, really, of like wanting to get away from things and how she's been mistreated in certain ways. And it's awful. Like I don't know the ins and outs of what she's been through, but it's there in the music. She's kind of talking about experiences there, as any singer-songwriter should. So she's kind of using the right outlet, in my opinion, to really kind of express herself and her experience there and just how harsh that has been with her, but then turning it into music. And that's one of the best things you can do. It's just such a shame that she's had to go through that, like all of these things. It is really, really sad. And that kind of comes out in the music there. But she's doing the great thing and proving an artist of who she is by turning that experience into music and making it relatable, oddly, as well, which is incredible. And that is a big tick towards skill and talent as a songwriter. The best songwriters are able to do that. So more power to her, honestly. And the song was great. Like for me, for a long time, it sounded like it was like a demo version of the song like at the beginning. And I know that probably comes from like the rawness of it and the fact that she's performing it live and that, it's not in a studio and hasn't got that refined sound. And I need to listen to the studio version of this because it'll be really interesting to hear the difference from this compared to that, and just to see how they fine-tuned it, and kind of really elevated it in some way, maybe or maybe not, but it'll be interesting to hear. And this to me felt like the demo version of that. Like she's gotten together, she's kind of put the song together, and then she's worked with a producer to really refine it and really bring the best out of the song. But what I loved about it here is that you can really hear everything in this song. The direction's plotted, the story's there, the way that the music kind of moves up with her as well. Like everything is in motion. It's all ready to go there. And that's what I really love. And it'll be interesting to hear that. I'll have to listen to it after this actually and just get my thoughts on, how it sounds compared to this. But again, just the beauty of that is that it shows her as a songwriter and how skilled she is. And I like that at the start we kind of got more of just like that, almost like talking, kind of singing, kind of like telling us the story and kind of the little like, you will never find me, all these little accents and everything that she was throwing on there and like clipping in places as well. It was like interesting use of technique. Some of it is very, very recognizable to Grace as well. But then we had like that big kind of lovely raspy, like, part of her voice as well. And then that belt that came out of her towards the end. Fantastic to hear these things. And yeah, another solid performance in such a different way. But what did you think of Grace Vanderwaal and her song Highway performed live in New York? You know what to do by now. Please leave me comments down below with your thoughts. And if you have any other suggestions by the incredible Grace Vanderwaal, please leave those down below as well. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications when a brand new video like this drops. If you do want to jump in and help support the channel on Patreon, that would be incredible. Thank you so much. The link and details for that are just down below. The little icon up here as well tells you that I have a Patreon. So if you want to find out more details, please feel free to jump in the link down below and come support the channel like my other patrons. I thank you so much. So there we have it, guys. Grace Vanderwaal and the song Highway. Another incredible performance. I'm going to go and check out the studio version to listen to the difference. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And until next time, take care.